A very difficult game tonight. You know, it was tough for us that we prepared the last 2 days for Love, their big kid, who's 6'9", 280, to play in this game. And in shoot around, he's not there. He's sitting on the bench because he sprained his ankle apparently. And they play way differently without him. They really spread the floor and they slipped everything. We had the 11-point lead at halftime. And then Wampler really got it going against us. He's a very good player. He shot 45% from three as a freshman, so him being 4 for 9 tonight was no surprise. And, give them a lot of credit. That's a very well-coached team that was in the NCAA tournament a year ago. Was picked to win their conference going into the season. The preseason player of the year that didn't play tonight that was hurt. And that's why we wanted to play him because, we're trying to play good teams that help our net score, but you got to win to really help it. So I'm so thankful that we won this game, and I thought that Robert Woodard gave us really good minutes. We had to match up, and Abdul Do today in our live walkthrough got hit in the rib cage, and just was in enough pain to where he felt like he couldn't go, and that's why he didn't play. Hopefully he won't be out long. It's cartilage, so, man, our medical staff is not that worried about it. But, until he's back out there, I'll be worried. I thought that Eric, did a good job on the boards and blocked 4 shots tonight, had 4 steals. He had a good game. And, Q, our 2 seniors, this game right here was a tough game. Our 2 seniors really did a good job leading us. And, again, it's different playing up here. It's not our home court. We try to do this because we want to do it for our fans in Jackson at this time of year. And I appreciate everybody that came out to the game today to support us.
You can raise your hand for questions. We'll get to you. Go ahead.
You mentioned the work by Robert off the bench, but Keyshawn Kazale gave some really good first half minutes as well, particularly defensively.
He did. Keyshawn did a good job and had a nice putback. He's a very hard worker, Keyshawn, and keeps himself ready. It was a difficult game because they were playing small all the time. They kept playing like guards. 22 for them, they're big kid, and they're very much a veteran team. I mean, he's a fifth-year senior. Wampler's a fourth-year junior. Hughes is a senior. Vest is a senior. Cole Gentry's redshirted twice. I don't even know what year he is. He redshirted South Dakota State, and he redshirted when he came with the coach here at Wright State. So, all these guys are older for the most part and, very, very smart and tough. So give them credit. That's a good team. And when you beat a good team and they go on and do well the remainder of the season, it helps us.
Go ahead, Logan, and then we'll get to Joel.
What was the difference with Wright State's three-point shooting in the second half? I know
they were more open. We got hurt a couple of times in transition. We didn't match up one time. I mean, one benefited on that specific play, but they hurt us with a little kind of moving screen, and we didn't switch, and then we're sitting there. I mean, we had 2 dunks, I'm afraid to say, that we gave up, where they just went right down the middle and dunked on us, correct? Wasn't it 2? I mean, that was, not good. You don't want to give up wide open dunks in your half-court offense. Or defense, excuse me.
It's kind of, I guess, following up on that, along those same lines. Do you attribute any of that to just being close to Christmas, away from home, you guys played?
No excuses. I mean, I told these guys were a problem, just like Wofford, our last opponent, and that, we've got to be ready. But what really threw us off more than anything was that they didn't play their big. We were going to double him in the post. Everything was about him. I talked to their radio guy who's a former coach there at Wright State for 27 years that I've met years ago, good guy. And he was saying, yeah, they play completely different without him. And so what hurt us, we had no preparation for how they were playing tonight. That really hurt us. That's what killed us defensively.
We'll stay on the front row with Brian in the middle.
So maybe it's more of a big picture question, but when that happens and you have a last-second injury, you've got to change everything that you've done. How quickly can you make that happen?
You got to make it on the fly. And, I thought the first half we did a really good job of that. And we got up 14. We made that three. I think, was it Nick hit a three to start the second half? Isn't that right, to go up 14? And we made a defensive mistake. And also, I guess it was Q wasn't out far enough on Hughes. I think he cut it back to 11. I mean, they shot the ball from three in the second half. And that's why that three-point shot is the great equalizer in college basketball. I mean, it really is. It's a great equalizer, that three-point shot. Anybody can beat anybody, and it's changed the entire game, both at the pro level and at our level. I mean, the old-fashioned post-up guy in the NBA is non-existent. You got to be able to post on all the switching that you're doing now, but our game too. I mean, it's really changed the game. I don't know if the people who put it in understood how much it would change it. Speaking of big pictures.
We'll go to the camera here to Coach's right.
Hey, Coach, you talked about how tough the schedule was. Now you're 11-1 with one more non-conference game left. You say 11-1 at the beginning of the year. How satisfied would you have been with that?
I'd have been pretty happy. I mean, we've had some tough opponents, and lost to a very good ASU team where we were horrible, but it was really my fault for taking a commercial flight, getting 2 stops. I mean, it was a joke just getting there. The whole thing was really, really foolish on my part. But give them credit. They beat us, and they're doing well. I don't know who won their game today with Kansas. I hope they did. Who won their game?
Starts at 9 o'clock.
Oh, good. Go ASU. But see, we need them to win. That helps us because they beat us.
And just to follow up on it, just the wins, like, what is it telling you about your team? You got close games and blowouts.
Yeah, we're good. We have a good team. I really love this team. I love these kids. And, we were today shooting around in the talent that did the game today for the SEC. They really commented to me on, these guys seem really close and really just a great group. Really, you can feel the love between our players towards each other. And that, to me, is a sign of a team that's really, bonded and gets, it's all about team. And we have a lot of talented kids, and we've got to get back to getting healthy again. And I'm just excited for our players. I mean, we need this 3-day break. This 3-day break is really important for us mentally and physically. It's been a very grinding 11-1. It's hard when you're going to Vegas, coming back, going to Dayton, coming back, going to Jersey, coming back. Now we're in Jackson. We've traveled a lot, and that takes takes a lot.
Eric, what changed from first half to second half in terms of them getting better looks?
I would just say just staying focused. We got more locked in. We seen what their game plan was. And we got in the locker room and we just started communicating more and then understanding what we needed to do to get some stops.
What about for them? They got a lot better looks off you guys on the second half. They had quite a few open threes.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a great team. They lived to their game plan, right? They were dribbling, getting to the paint, and then dishing it back out. And we were helping a little bit when we shouldn't, and they were getting shots off.
Again, questions for the players, raise your hand. Go ahead, Logan.
Robert, just how different is it playing here versus playing at the home?
It's definitely a big difference. It's a lot higher, so the background is a lot different. So you have to make big adjustments, and then as well as before the game they were adjusting the rim. So coming into the game, it was like you just have to get yourself acquainted pretty quickly. But it wasn't too bad for us.
Go ahead, Brian.
Eric, the backdoor cuts they were hitting, was that part of the game plan that y'all knew about coming in?
Yeah, absolutely. Coaches put a lot of emphasis on that, in the walkthrough and stuff. But like I said, that was part of the game plan, and they ran it very well. We just had to adapt at the end of the game.
Go back to Logan.
Eric, just how difficult was it? I mean, y'all come off some big wins here recently. Just how difficult was it to focus in with Christmas and everything else going on, just to focus in and lock in on this game?
Yeah, I'll say it was a little difficult, because guys are ready to get home, get away, visit their family, and hang out. But at the end of the day, we still got a job to do. And we all have a goal that we're trying to achieve at the end of the year, so we had to get focused and get ready.
Go ahead, Joe.
Just in the first half, you guys at one point I think had like 18-4 rebounding margin. You guys were just really beating them on the glass a good bit in the first half. Just how are you guys, I guess, able to have such an edge in that category?
I would say our depth. You know, nobody has to save energy anymore when they're out there playing. You can just play hard and knowing that the guy that's coming off the bench is going to bring the same energy as you.
Go to the camera over here.
This is another tough win, another good win over a good team. What are you learning about your team as you come through with wins in all of these games?
We have a tight bond. You know, we don't get frustrated. We show a little bit of emotion, but at the end of the day, we still believe and we trust each other, and that gets us through every time.